I'm very excited to have a question along with Alina here to celebrate our co-victory on today's round.
Yeah, it's true because it's 1-2-2 right now.
Awesome. All right. Where can we find you and the Akron Horror Hounds on the social medias?
Yes, Sundays at 7, right?
Sundays at 7. You can find me on Instagram at Akron Horror Hounds, Facebook Akron Horror Hounds, and that either one of those are easy ways to find links to the watch parties and any upcoming events. And we even have our very own subreddit, reddit.com r/Akron Horror Hounds, good for discussions. I'm going to be posting kind of like surveys saying like, what kind of movies do you guys want? Do you want to do a whole month of all one genre? What kind of in-person events? Like, let's meet up for beers and board games. Maybe do like in-person movie screenings at. There are a couple of establishments that have reached out to me that would not theaters, but like, oh, if we have a projector and seating. If you want to put something on,
hell yeah, like host something. That'd be so cool.
Yeah. So
be sure to movies currently.
How?
Yeah.
I try to stay, if possible, topical to the time. So this month, Leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day. And I thought spring was reanimation, things coming back from the dead. So I have 2 zombie movies for the end of the month. A couple of people were like, I don't buy it, but I'll go along with it. Okay,
no, I love it. I'm sold.
For April Fool's Day, I'll do Cabin in the Woods. Because what fun April Fool's joke is Cabin in the Woods. And then other than that, it's just something that sounds good that I think would be popular that maybe I have seen or haven't seen before. And yeah, try to get feelers out if I haven't seen it. Like, okay, like I asked someone like Art the Clown, the Terrifier. Is that a good watch party one? And they're like, oh, that could be a little
spicy,
squeamish for a group. I'm like, all right, maybe not that one. Maybe I'll pre-screen that one by myself before I subject it to a group. So yeah, like join the discussion. If you are part of something or you want to promote your project, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook, the usual places. That's how a great way I find out about things going on in Akron and the surrounding areas. Like there is Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, a live screening up at Lorraine Palace Theater, April, I think 15th. Double check the internet for that. But it's going to have an organist performance and one of the stars, and it's going to be a whole horror festival with vendors and food trucks, and that is coming up in April. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. It's not my event. I'm not putting it on, but people reached out to me saying like, hey, get the word out. And that's what I'm here for. That's what the community is all about.
That's awesome. Oh my God, Alina, it was such a pleasure having you on today. Honestly, this is probably going to be my favorite episode that we put out. Thank you so much for being on. I can't wait to do this in person with you and stuff. So we can talk about maybe start on the Saw series or something. Definitely CJ and I logging on to watch parties will definitely be once they're in person, we'll definitely be at some of those as well. Cause we love what you're doing. And we definitely want to join in as much as we can. So thank you for coming on and hanging out with us. This was fucking rad.
Yeah, this was so much fun.
All right, V, our social medias out there.
Yes. So you can find us on Instagram at the Scary Movie Club Podcast. If you can find us on Facebook, the Scary Movie Club Podcast. Head on over to Twitter, Scary Movie Club #1. Scary Movie Club #1. We have a TikTok, the Scary Movie Club the Scary Movie Club Podcast on TikTok. And then we do have merch. If you are so inclined, you can head over to our Spreadshop link in all of our bios on everything. We have a link tree set up, so you can head on over there. And if you want to send us an email, scarymovieclubpodcast@gmail.com. Rate, review, subscribe. We love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Love this episode. Love Akron Horror Hounds. Love Alina. Can't wait to have you back on. And guys, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks.
Bye.
goddamn club, aren't I?
Ooh. Yep. Great.